So I finally have the modified XTR 130 complete and ready to fish. I'm just going to walk through it real quick. First of all, it's sitting on a confab trailer. It's a confab 14 footer. Fits it perfect. Love the way it's set up. On the bow, been coated to over 55 pound thrust motor with spot lock. It does have the chirp built into it. I do have that wired in. Spotlight up on the front. All the electrical is done. I'll go over that here in a second. Custom battery tray for equipment. I have a Humminbird Apex 13, which I stole off my big boat. I'll be swapping this on and off until I could buy another Explorer. Swivel seat, forward facing sonar on the other side, Newport 300 3 horsepower electric motor on there. I got the seat tray underneath this tray, see it, yak pack, black pack with a short stack on top of it. Not quite set up yet, but got my water shoes, got my safety flag, a little bit of tools in there. Underneath that, which is really interesting, I'm able to fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 KastKings above the scale. The Newport motors, Newport batteries in the bottom, so that's in there. Plenty of room between that and the top. I may rearrange that a little bit. Got some crankbaits and spinnerbaits up underneath the seat. I do have my scupper holes plugged right now. I haven't used the boat yet, so the kayak hasn't been out on the water, so I'll figure out whether I need them or not. GoPro mount up on the front. I put that on top of the Yak Attack extension. Humminbird Explorer is the other finder on there. They're all networked together, by the way. The nice thing about the Apex is I have an extra port on there if I want to add some more items. There is a network switch by Humminbird up underneath. I put a fuse panel in. I've rewired everything on this Yak. I upgraded the wire to 8 gauge marine. It had 10 gauge marine on there. It has a 60 amp disconnect, which powers the turnover, and it also powers the fuse block. The sounder, both have a fuse in there, a 5 amp fuse for each sounder, and 2 amp fuse and a 1 amp fuse for the switch. So that's all individually fused. I'll fire these up right now. Oh, come on, while we wait. Those will take a minute. I do have the Yak Power Bluetooth controller. The way that controller is set up right now, 1 powers on my forward-facing sonar, 2 powers the Bluetooth for the Humminbird heading sensor, right? So that's on 2. B has bow lights, so I can put the bow lights on. I don't know if you'll be able to see them in the... There we go. Bow lights, you can see them, they're on. So I got bow lights on the front, both sides. Those were done by Westbrook Supply. Mikey did them. Most of the wiring was done by Mike. And then the sounders set up here. The Explorer is a lot faster than the Apex, and the Apex is almost 4 times the money. Just sitting on a Boondocks mount with measuring tape on there. I don't want the stanchions. I don't want to raise them up any higher. Like I said, I'm probably going to replace the 13 and put a 9 on it eventually. The controller for the motor, for the Newport motor, right there. Space between the Yak Pack, the black pack, and the seat allows me to put my 18 quart Yeti in there and keep fishing it if I catch any, if I want to eat them. You can see on the back I have the mount for the flag up on the back. I have a 90-degree mount. I didn't like the way the flag sat, the safety flag sat on there. Now it'll mount here and go up higher. Raised it up a little bit. Before I had it back on this back rail on a Yak Attack Black Pack. Motor's rigged with the Wizard steering. It's got Wizard steering on here. Really, really nice. Got the Minn Kota controller for the Minn Kota with spot lock. I was saying I lost the Mega Live. Yeah, Mega Live's off because it's out of the water. Got bending branches, fishing, Angler Classic oars on there, and that's the way it sits on a trailer. Pretty much pretty neat, ready to go. I'll post some videos when I get it out on the water when I get back. I have a workation coming up, business trip with work. Another thing I love about this is the amount of storage on this Yak is unbelievable. You know, I got room up here. I know some guys commented about the battery being up front, so you can look at it now. The battery's a Wise LiPo. It's a 12.8 volt, 100 amp hour battery, and it weighs 21 pounds, so there's no weight on that. I know the Minn Kota probably weighs about 50 pounds. I don't know. I think it's 40 or 50 pounds. So there's 70 pounds up on the front. I weigh 168, so there's not going to be much of an issue up here. I know there's guys that are 200-300 pounds, big guys up here. I'm not big. I'm only 5'8". But you can see some of the wiring on there. I cleaned it up a little bit. I'll probably tidy it up a little bit more. But that's basically the setup right now. I just can't wait to get it in the water. Oh, can't forget the phone holder, Yak Attack. And one of the things I want to mention about Yak Attack, I got to give them a big shout. I have some slop in these quick mounts on both sides. They're in the process of sending me new mounts because they said they had found an issue. I didn't like the way the camera was sitting up on top of the you know, the boomstick. It just I just didn't like the way it looked. It was way too wobbly for my liking. But that's basically it. And yeah, I could take it to the local lake here with the Honda if I want to, believe it or not. Just have to figure out the lighting situation. Oh, that's it, fellas. That's what I got. Love the setup so far. I think it's gonna fish really well. Come on now, here we go. So basically, it's ready to go. I'll take it back out next week, and I should have it in the water. Appreciate the time, and good fishing. One of the things I forgot to mention is that the kayak has mega down imaging and side imaging, as well as the forward facing installed. Love the guys at Westbrook. Won't do business with anybody else.